What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Back on Track channel. And today we're in sunny Bali. This is our last day on the trip. Incredible, is all I can really say. Incredible. I don't even know how I'm going to start this video. We got here on Tuesday and it's currently Sunday. We're flying out tonight at 9 p.m. and we're going to get back home into Sydney Airport at 6 a.m. One thing that I noticed when being here was how humid and hot it really is compared to like Sydney. Even though Sydney and Australia is all really hot, but it's a different kind of heat here. I'm just going to talk about experiences. Maybe someone's going to come through that door. I don't know. This is sunny Bali. Very tropical, but also very, very hot. Okay, so this is the room myself and Mr. T-Swizzle, Tyler Wade, are staying in. The aircon in this resort compared to outside is one of the most miraculous things I've seen on the whole trip. I don't know how, but I need to somehow get rid of all of my Bali money. It's not that much if you know Indonesian rupiah. And I could just exchange it back like when I get home at the currency exchange, but like might as well like use it, you know what I mean? So I might go out after we check out of here at 2 and maybe go down and see what I can buy, try and get a few bargaining things in there. I've already gotten a few gifts for everyone in the family and my girlfriend. You know, some handbags, some jewelry, some sunnies, all that good stuff. But also I don't want my bag to be over the amount of weight, or otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna get it all home. But yeah, it's been a really fun, really eye-opening sort of trip, in a good way, not in a confronting way or anything like that. Me and the boys went to the Waterbomb Bali Park, which is like a Jamboree action park. If you don't know Jamboree action park, it's like, what's the other one up in Sydney? Like Wet n Wild's, Movie World, Sea World type thing. But it's basically like just water rides. Like there's no toboggans or chairlifts or anything like that. It's like strictly water rides. And me and the boys all decided to go on what we thought was the most scariest one first, which is like the one where you stand in the enclosed pod and the floor just like drops and then you just like slide down. That was freaking cool. I haven't filmed much for like this episode on the trip because I just went to like, you know, enjoy it, just like have a bit of fun, you know what I mean? Welcome back. Yo. Now I'm here, second guest on the show. He needs no introduction. He is the man of mystery. I knew I wanted to do a guest on the Bali trip, and I wanted to get one of the boys in the band. So without further ado, drum roll please. Jai Ellevsen.
What's going on? Thanks for having me. How you going, man?
How are you, Jai?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good. How do we know each other?
Oh, we have known each other for a long time now. Met you when I was in year 7 at high school, which was 2018.
It was.
Yes, what's that now? Like 7, 8 years, which is wild.
Yeah.
About that. And then, yeah, we became mates. Emma was a year above me. We became mates just through performing at school and ensembles. Just started linking paths, started to link up, and then hang out outside of school after rehearsals, and yeah, just became best mates.
Became mates.
Yeah, that's good.
And then, and then overnight, and yeah. All right, we are here at, what's it called? Machinery Coffee and Eatery here in Seminyak, Bali.
Really good food, really good coffee too.
So much good food, bro. First question, not really anyone's asked, but what's been your favourite part of the trip to Bali?
It's a hard one. It's been a lot of fun. I've got two. First, it's just like meeting heaps of people and just chatting and like hearing where different people are from. It's really cool. Especially on some of the like travel days we've done. You meet people from California or wherever, which is really cool. So that, but I'd say the favourite moment would definitely be we went snorkeling 2 days ago. Yeah, snorkeling 2 days ago, which is a lot of fun. We had 2 different spots we went to in the day. One spot was just full of fish everywhere, and in the second spot there was this turtle, and Em and I actually were following it from a distance, obviously. We were just swimming with this turtle, and it looked at us, and it was like such a cool moment. It was really awesome. Yeah.
The one part about that was I didn't want to go too close to the turtle
neither.
to like touch it or anything or harm it, and the boat like driver or like the two people who were taking us around, as soon as we got back to the island and got off, they were like, "Oh, why didn't you go up and like touch it and like pet it and stuff?"
Yeah.
And I was not pissed, but I was like, I could have gone and actually like touched it and actually swum with it.
Yeah. No, we didn't want to scare it.
No, we didn't want to scare it. All right, first question someone asked was, what do you like most about where you are at the moment and the job you're doing?
Yeah.
And if you're not feeling happy like in your job or space, what's some like tips and things you can do to try and either help you get through it or like get away from it?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We have got a few jobs at the moment, so obviously you know, but
I do.
People watching. My main thing is digital marketing outside of music and with the band. So I've got my own marketing agency that focuses on social media management for businesses. And I love that. I love marketing. It's a lot of fun. It's very flexible, which has been great with the band. And then I got 2 other jobs outside of that. So I also work in real estate at a buyer's agency. So I'm an assistant buyer's agent, which is the opposite of a real estate agent. So what a buyer's agent does is I'm dehydrated. What a buyer's agent does is you have a sales agent, which is a real estate agent. A client will go to a real estate agent and say, "Hey, I want to sell my home. Can you please help me put it on the market and get me the best offer you can?" Whereas a buyer's agent, a client will come to us, say Emerson was looking for a home. He'd come to be like, "Hey, I'm looking for a home. Don't really know where to look, don't know how to negotiate. Can you help me find the best deal for me and make sure it's all safe?" And then I'm also work at a radio station casually, which is a lot of fun doing social media as well. I'd say I'm very happy at the moment work-wise where I'm at. I love what I do. I love the people I work with. Obviously, there's moments where you're like, "Oh, I wish I could be doing something else. I wish I could be touring the world with the boys." But it's also timing.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the trick. If you're ever in a moment in your job or a moment in life where you're not exactly the happiest with how it's going, where you wish you could be doing something else, is just remember you're on your own timeline. You know, I know I'm a victim of this. I'll sometimes see what someone's doing online. I'm like, wow, they're living the dream life. So you know what I mean? But the reality is we all are on our own timeline, and that we all have the ability to get to where we want to get in life. But just knowing you're on your own timeline, and that when you're in the moment you are, be grateful for the things you do have going for you, and just know that if you work hard, you can get to where you want to be in life. It's just timing, and just know that the point in time you are at won't be forever, and that you can work to get out of it, and that I do truly believe that sometimes a moment or an opportunity isn't coming for you straight away because you might not be ready for it, or it might not be the right opportunity. So wherever you are, just try and stay present, and obviously look into the future, but don't look into it too much out of your day, otherwise it'll just consume you. So yeah, just stay present and be happy with what you got, and just love your friends and family. Yeah.
Also on that, a lot of those people you see on social media who are living like great lifestyles and stuff, you don't normally see all the hard work they put in like to get to that point. You just see like where they are now, but you don't see the years of either struggle or growth or hardships that they could have gone through. You just see the good parts.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good part and a bad part of social media. Like it's very glorified, and like travel and stuff is very glorified, but they don't really show the hard times to get to that point.
Yeah.
So like Jai was saying, just keep working hard at what you do. If you don't like where you're at the moment, or feel like you could be better off somewhere else, like there's no harm in stopping what you're doing and looking down another path. Things like that.
And just knowing that it's okay if you're not at where you want to be just yet. Because it's all about timing. I live by that. W timing, bro.
Alright, we're back. We're now in Tia Suites in Seminyak.
We're very sweaty.
We're very sweaty. It's very hot, very humid.
Final bits of packing.
Yeah, this is where we've been staying for the past 4 or 5 days. It's beautiful. What would you even call it? Resort, hotel. What I've noticed is that everyone like so lovely.
Oh, they're so nice.
Even like the people like bargaining on the street.
Yeah.
Like they'll all be like friendly and stuff like that.
They're so nice. They're lovely.
Obviously you're a performer, and a lot of people in your family have been performing and doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what was your your earliest memory of music, and like how you got into it, and the with what you love about it and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I was born into a very musical family. My parents actually met at the school we went to. They're both music teachers there. My dad eventually went into Sydney, did schools out there, but yes, they met there. And so when I was born, my parents already had a music school outside of teaching as a business. So they had a music studio, which was called the Academy, which they then later sold, I think around 2016, they might have sold it. But yeah, so they had that from when I was already born till then. So when I was born, I was already going into, well, probably not when I was born, I was probably not in the music studio, but when I was born, I was already
Early years.
Early years, yeah. When I was young, I was just running around the studio before I could even was old enough to take lessons. But yeah, so Tyler Wayne. But yeah, so born into a very musical family, the music school, and then it was sort of not compulsory. It was never compulsory, but very supported that we pick up an instrument younger, which is the case for me. So I picked up piano first when I was about. Sorry, no, I did singing first when I was 5. I think I started piano the same year. So piano and singing at 5 years old. Just grew up into it. In terms of my first insight to performing was probably through my brothers performing, just through school performances. So older brother Zach, who I also went to school with, he's an incredible singer, musician, producer now. He does it all.
Shout out.
Shout out Zach. Yeah, so I watched him perform heaps, and I think he was definitely the first time I saw someone perform, but that's what I want to do. Just through school performances that he'd done. And my older brother Jake, he was a guitarist, really good one, who also went to our school, not in our time when we were there, he'd already graduated. But he was an awesome guitarist, still is, he still plays. So I saw him doing that, so that inspired me a lot. And yeah, and then just growing up, you know, my mum did heaps of musicals at our school, and I was just in the rehearsals all the time, hanging out. So yeah, my ears were always around it, you know what I mean? So it was never something that was pushed onto me, that because it was there.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, did you feel like since you were growing up around it and everyone else in your family was doing it, that you had to do it?
I never felt like I had to. And to be honest, I feel like when I was younger, if I was pushed to do it, I would have hated it. I think I wouldn't have done it at all. I would have gone like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't know why. It's just how I was.
You don't want to be forced into anything.
Yeah, you don't want to be forced into anything. So, but I think just growing up around it, since it wasn't pushed, it was just something that was there. And of course, when your siblings are doing it, you want to do it. You want to be like your older siblings. And yeah, no, it was just always there, and I've always loved it. In the blood, I guess you could say. I mean, same as you.
Yeah, exactly.
Your family or performers as well.
Well, on that, is there anything like you really want to do, like big goals in music, whether that's becoming a producer, continuing being in the bands? Like, what's your just 1 or 2 big goals?
Definitely the band. I mean, that would just be amazing if we've worked so hard on it for so many years now. If we could launch that in an international success, where we can just. I mean, the motto has been the same for me with music for a long time. The reason I want to do music personally is because when you're an artist and someone's on stage, it's that getaway for someone. That night away is an escape for everything they've got going on. Someone always reference is Harry Styles for me. The year he came to Australia, was that 23?
2022.
2022, so yeah. That year was actually the year my older brother passed away. So that was hardest time of my life. And I went to Harry Styles with my partner at the time. She had bought me a ticket to that, God bless her. And we both went together, and it was the first night I caught myself smiling, dancing, laughing, and since it had happened. So that was really special. And I remember at that moment, for me, the band had already happened from then. Like, the band was already gone, but from that moment on, I was like, no, this is definitely what I'm gonna do, because I want to give millions of people across the world that night that Harry Styles gave me. So yeah, I just want to help people out with I can.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of the video, guys. We're back in Australia now. We had to leave quite quickly, since the last clip you saw of myself and Jai back in Bali in Seminyak. So I want to give a big thank you to Jai for coming on with me on the channel. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully we get some more guests coming on before maybe the end of the year. If not, maybe someone coming on early next year. But yeah, thank you all for still being with the channel, still watching. I'm going to try and do a bit more less of a long form content and more short form, either daily or once every 2 day videos to go up on the socials. And then the long forms will be maybe once every few weeks. So it's not going to be as many long form videos, but I'll try to do as best I can. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.